'cause I got you. I couldn't ask for anything better. When we're together.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is Friday, June 22nd, and as you can see from the title of the video, yep, your girl's got a haul. I haven't did a haul in a month, and the reason why I know that is because I went back and checked, because usually I'm like, how long ago was that? Was that 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, a month ago? But I actually checked, and it was a month ago, and primarily because of my sciatica nerve situation, it's really difficult to get out and about unless I absolutely have something important to do, like a doctor's appointment or therapy, stuff like that. But so that's primarily the reason, but any chance I do feel good and able to get out, I do it. But mostly my shopping is online. I think it's the most amazing thing created. You could do it in the comfort of your own home at 2 o'clock in the morning. You can be safe, especially while we're navigating this pandemic. So for so many reasons, it's like the best thing ever. And you know, you could pause it, you could go and finish your dinner, come back and continue your shopping. It's not like, oh my God, it's 2 o'clock, I have to get home. So it's just perfect, perfect, perfect. And I so appreciate online ordering. And I try to do it as much as I can. But like with Ross, for some strange reason, they don't have an online site that you can order from. You have to go to the store. And so I guess in some way it's a good thing because it kind of forces you to get out and about. But when you don't get out and about because you really can't, like in my situation with my health, it's a bummer. So when I can get out, that's the one store I do go to first because I'm out and about and I have to go physically to the store. So that's the first store I choose. So yesterday I had pool therapy, so I thought while I'm out now, let's stop by Ross and see what they have. I haven't been there in a minute. So I did find a few things that I really love and so glad that I found. I wish I could have found more, especially because I hadn't been there in like a month, and I wish they had all this new stuff and different stuff, and they really didn't. I mean, they really didn't have a lot like I'm used to usually finding when I go to Ross, because I give it some time, usually a couple of weeks or so, or even like in this case, a month. And then I go there and I find so many new things, so many different things, and I come back with a lot. But this time it wasn't the case, but the few things that I did find were really, really cool. And so I'm glad I found them. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to be showing you, what I got at Ross. So I don't want to talk too much because I say I'm not going to talk and I end up talking a ton, and most of my videos talking, which I love to do because I feel like I give you as much information as possible, and I feel like I'm talking to a friend. So it's not like business, like get right to the point. So I don't want to be like a robot in that sense, but at the same time, I do want to try to cut the talking as least possible so that you can enjoy what the video is actually about physically. So let's get right to it. So I'm actually holding one of the things I got at Ross, and it's this 8 compartment cosmetic organizer. My words are tripping. So I found this. I do have I think maybe one or two of these things already in my makeup vanity dresser. And it holds my palette so nicely. And what I like about it is it's really wide. So I have these really long palettes that it fits in perfectly. I have small ones, medium ones, and a lot of big ones. And so this is nice. It's not just like, there's usually some that are half this size and you can't fit really bulky or long palettes. With this one you can, and that's what I like because I do have a lot of long palettes. And like I say, I want to say at least 2 of these already in my makeup vanity dresser. And so I love the way my palettes fit in there. It keeps it standing up, where some of my palettes are standing up and they're really neat and organized. But if you move one, they kind of lean over, or, you know, it's not as organized as if you put them in this. So I found one. That's all they had. If they would have had more, I would have got more. But they only had one left. And in fact, it was kind of disappointing because they usually have this section right where the makeup and the purses and stuff of all these acrylic organizers, and yesterday they didn't even have a section anymore. They moved things around and there was not even a section for these anymore. I ended up finding this in a whole nother section where wallets actually used to be, and there was only one of them. And there was a couple of more acrylic stuff. I don't know if that's going to be the new place for it, but it wasn't pretty, like, it didn't look neat. So I don't know if it was, that is going to be the new home station for it, or they're not going to carry this kind of stuff as much anymore. I don't know what the plan is. I forgot to ask the girl, but I found this one, and that's why I got just one because I found one. But if I would have found more, I definitely would have got a few more, because I can always use these for so many things, but especially for palettes. And so, yeah, I got that. It says for storing eyeshadow and other makeup palettes, perfect for vanities, dressers, countertops, and more. Stylish look for any decor. And you can see the picture with the palettes in here. And those are kind of like the palettes that I have. I have wide ones, tall ones, thick ones. I have all kinds of size palettes. But these are primarily, I would probably put my longer ones in here because it has that space for it. So yeah, this was $9.99 at Ross, so not too shabby. And like I said, you get 8 compartments, so you can fit 8 palettes. If you put half-size palettes, you can probably put 16. You can probably put 2 in each one, side to side. Or if you have 2 skinny long palettes, you could probably put 2 in one slot versus just 1. So you could get anywhere between 8 to 16 palettes in here, depending on the size. So I definitely get that. $9.99, not too bad at all. Another thing that I got, which you guys are going to crack up. As you guys know, my son Alexis is autistic. He's 26 years old. You can completely see the genius side in him when it comes to history, math, science, just data information. He knows how many square feet a country is, how many square feet a building was made, like the Empire State Building, what the weather was like that day, how many minutes it took to build it, like just all kinds of genius information. But at the same time, you could see the autism is very present. And so but he's the love of my life. I love my son. He's my best friend. He means everything to me, and I wouldn't have it any other way. But some of the things that he likes, you know, he's tall and he has this mustache, but some of his favorite things, like his room is his favorite place in the whole wide world. And some of his favorite all-time things, of course, is SpongeBob. SpongeBob, he has everything and anything that you can think of SpongeBob. A special backpack, I mean, just movies, everything SpongeBob, toys, you just name it, he has everything SpongeBob. And then the next thing he likes is anything that's about Titanic. He loves the movie Titanic, ships, everything that has to do with Titanic. Another thing he likes is dinosaurs, so he has so much dinosaur stuff. And then New York, like Home Alone is one of his favorite series, movies, like Christmas movies, just movie about New York. He likes the Empire State Building and the Statue of Liberty, all that stuff. So those are his 4 main things, but there's others, characters that he likes here and there, like The Land Before Time, just all kinds of, he has a humongous movie collection. I have a huge movie collection, but his is humongous. So like I said, one of his main things that he loves is SpongeBob, and he has everything and anything that SpongeBob. So my daughter took him the other day to Ross, and he found these type van style type of shoes, and she got it for him, and they were these. Oh my God. This one's Patrick, this one's SpongeBob, and you'll see the names on the back of it. Let me hold it up. So this one, this yellow one is SpongeBob. Let me see if you can see the name more clear, if I can get all this stuff out of there. So you see SpongeBob. Oh, I got a little stain on there. I could scrub that off. And this one says, if I could get this stuff off of here, Patrick. And then the whole shoe reflects that as well. So the whole shoe is yellow with SpongeBob's face and Patrick with Patrick's face. And then it has all the decorations on the side as well. So you can see that. So he got these, and oh my God, he was in heaven. He's, you know, we've always seen like some slippers here and there of SpongeBob, but they've never had him in his size. He wears sometimes a size 13, sometimes a size 14, has a really big foot. So, but we've seen like slippers or slides with SpongeBob. He's never been lucky to get them, because I think people think SpongeBob is meant for kids, and because he has a man's body, when it comes to shoes, it's really hard. He's found a lot of shirts, but like pajamas, we have found SpongeBob pajamas at Walmart, but a lot of things like that, like costumes, shoes, have been very difficult because it's mainly geared for children. But he found it, and my daughter had gone with him, and there was one pair in his size, and he said it felt comfortable. He loved them. So he's going to wear them on a special occasion. He has this special backpack that my daughter got him. I believe it was either for his birthday or for Christmas. She ordered it online through Amazon. It's a SpongeBob backpack. It's the most beautiful thing ever. The quality of it is amazing, and I'll show a picture of the backpack or either him wearing it here somewhere in one of these squares, but it'll match perfectly with the shoes. So I went back and we were looking for my daughter for some shoes, and there was a pair in my size. Now these are men's size, so I wear 9 in men and 11 in women, and so they had one pair of 9, one pair of 9.5. 9.5 was definitely too big. 9 was perfecto, and it just came to my head, I want to get some shoes to match baby boy, because that's what I call him, baby boy. I mean, I think that would be fun, because I have makeup in SpongeBob. So we found some makeup that Walmart put out with the SpongeBob series or movie or whatever you want to call it. So I got a palette, a SpongeBob palette, and he just gets a kick out of it. He thinks that's so special, even though he doesn't wear makeup. But the fact that I would want to have a SpongeBob palette in his honor, to think of him. And I love that palette. It's a really nice palette. I'll show that palette up here somewhere. And Walmart was the one that put out, they have like a, what do you call those? Spongy things. I forgot what you call them. Beauty blenders. They have a brush, kind of like a powder brush, but it's flat. And they have a couple of other things, not a whole big amount of stuff, but they have a small collection, but they do have a lot of fun stuff. I got the palette. My daughter got all the stuff in my son's honor. So when I went back, I'm like, wouldn't that be fun, since it's my size, that I could have a pair of shoes to match baby boy. So whenever he wears them and we go somewhere, I'll wear mine and we could be like SpongeBob twins. I'm like, I think he would love that. And that would, if the makeup made him so excited for me to have a SpongeBob palette, can you imagine if I actually had the same shoes and wore it with him whenever he wore it and we were out and about? I think that would be so special. Or when there's an SpongeBob anniversary, like he celebrates when the movie was created and came out, or the creator SpongeBob, his anniversary or birthday and stuff like that. Maybe we could wear it for special occasions, and I thought that would be so cool. And I love the way it looked on my feet. I know these look huge. I do wear an 11 in women, but most of my shoes don't actually look big, but these look big. But I like the way they looked on me, so that's what was important, and it was comfortable. So yeah, so I got these. I found these at Ross, and they were $16.99, I believe. I don't know where the tag is. It did have a tag on it, but I don't know where the tag is now. I don't know if they took it off or what, but it was $16.99 at Ross. So go to your nearest Ross if you love SpongeBob, or you know anybody in your family that loves SpongeBob. I think they would love to have these pair of shoes. So I'm so excited. And when I showed my son, he was like, oh my God, he just smiled. He lit up like a Christmas tree, and he goes, oh my God, you got the shoes like baby boy. And I'm like, I sure did. And he thought it was amazing. He thought it was great. And he just felt so happy. Like I said, he lit up like a Christmas tree. So yeah, I know I've gone in too long about that, but I just had to, because it means a lot. So another thing that I got, as far as like for me and something womanish, I got these shavers. I thought, my God, I've had a journey with shavers, trying to find the perfect shaver that doesn't cut my leg, that is smooth but gets the hairs, that lasts long, that I don't have to like throw out so quickly because the quality is bad. And I bought good brand shavers, but I don't know why, just not all. Like I bought Venus, and it's not as good as I thought it was, considering it was a Venus brand. So I do try to find quality brands and see, but for some of them work okay, some of them not so much. But I haven't found the perfect disposable shaver. I really want to get a machine shaver to like shave my legs, you know, when they're dry, and kind of have a quick access to shaving instead of having to wait to get in the shower and get my legs wet and shave, just to have another option. But until then, I do love disposable shavers. So I found this one at Ross. It's by South Pole. It's a 3-blade disposable razor. It's 8 razors in here, 4 baby blue. All right, what do you call this blue? There's not dusty, I forgot. I'm going to put the name here somewhere when I remember it. But it's such a beautiful, unique blue. You know how there's so many shades of blue and green and yellow. They each have their own like name in the family. And then this kind of like beige, cream, khaki kind of color. So it's 4 of the khaki, I'm going to say, and 4 of that blue. And it says double coated blade, edge for a close, comfortable shave. It's a smooth shave, ideal for sensitive skin, which is so good because I'm really sensitive. Anti-clogging cartridge to quickly rinse clean. That's another thing I have. They clog up really easy, no matter how much you rinse them or take a old toothbrush and kind of get that stuff out. It's hard, so it's anti-clog cartridge, which is the first I've ever seen of. To quickly rinse clean, so it has all of those you know, benefits right there. And so it looked just so good. Not only did I love, I'm a sucker for packaging. If your presentation and your packaging is beautiful, I'll give it a try. Then after that, if the quality is not so great, then I'm not impressed. But at least I tried. So that caused my attention first. So I love the colors. I love they just looked like they were good quality razors than any of the other razors. And I've bought a few packages in the last week, and I tried 2 so far, and one's okay, one not so much. It cut me like right away, and it's supposed to be a really good brand. So anyway, I saw these and I thought I want to give these a try. I've never bought razors at Ross, and I just love, like I said, the whole packaging looked nice. The razors look like they're good quality. So I'm going to give it a try in a later video. I'll let you know how it worked, if I liked it or not. And this was $5.99, not bad for 8 shavers. So I really liked that. Then another thing I got, we use a lot of these in the kitchen. Oh my God. We use it on the refrigerator to hold any paperwork, like anything that needs attention right away and we don't want to forget and put it in the file or just put it around somewhere. Like our tags for our cars, they're all coming about. They send it to you like 2 months ahead, but that's something that you definitely don't want to forget to pay. And so if I put in the file, I'll feel like I'll forget it. So those are kind of things that I like to have on the refrigerator, or my therapy appointments, whether it's land therapy or pool therapy or any doctor appointments coming up. They give me a printout, and then if it's not on the printout, I write it in so I can go by the refrigerator and go, what? Don't I have an appointment tomorrow at 10, or was that 11:15? So on the refrigerator, we put like reminders or very important stuff that need to be paid, and stuff like that. So we use these on the refrigerator. They're magnets, so they hold on your refrigerator. And we use the front of the freezer door and the side. Also, we use them like we get like a lot of potato chips or rice bags or whatever food product that you can't reseal it, but definitely needs to be closed up real tightly. We have these for those as well. So I found these in Ross. I really liked it because of all the different beautiful colors and the quality of it. You can feel that it's really strong. It's not those cheapy ones. It's really strong, so it's going to last long. And there's 8 of them. No, not 8. Sorry, 6 of them. So, and it's by Farberware brand, which is a really good brand. And so I got these 6 of them for $3.99. So, yep. And I'm going to put everything as I'm talking about each thing. It's also going to be coming across the screen in the bottom here somewhere. Where I got them from, which this is like pretty much a Ross haul, so you would know, but I still put the name just in case, and the price, so you'll also see it there. So I thought this really cute. And they had different ones, but this is the one that I picked. So they had like different styles and different colors. So I got that one. My daughter is here. So, another thing that I found were these clips for my hair. I usually have these special flat clips that I use. They're like a medium size clip that work perfectly for my hair because my hair is not thin at all, but it's not super, super, super thick. So I use specific clips. Of course, I have my collection of, or my organized place where I always make sure I have a lot of bobby pins, a lot of those clips ready, and stuff like that. And then ties, certain hair ties, because I don't like to wrap my hair around more than twice. It gives me a headache. And so I have specific ties that I use. So all my hair accessories I have in a specific spot. So there comes my daughter. So never mind her. You'll see her walk right across me here. So I got these because I've used these before, but I haven't had them for a long time because I'm not usually a fan of clips, especially those clips that used to like poke into your head. I'm very sensitive when it comes to my head. I can't have even headbands. I can't have where those things stick out and it's a comb because it gives me a headache on the side of my head. So it has to be a really light one. Clips, the same thing. They can't poke into my head. Hair ties, I can't wrap them around, like I said, more than twice. So, but I did want to get these, and I wanted to get in a color that would match a lot of stuff, like your neutrals, your black, your brown. This is kind of like a rose gold kind of color, but it's kind of like in the neutral family. But what I liked about it is this right here, where it sticks into your head, is flat. So it clips together flat, so it's not sticking into your head, and it's real comfortable. Because like now I have my head in, like, I don't know if you can see it. Can you see my head?
There we go.
So like I have it in a bun, and I have it with a comb. That's what's holding the bun together. But I thought these would be really cute if you're like going somewhere and you don't want just this comb sticking in your hair. You want something really cute sticking out, but something that's comfortable. So I got these, and it's called Pin and Tie. And these were $3.29 at Ross. So it's 3 of those, and that's more than enough. Another thing that I got were these pens. I'm really into stationery stuff. Note-taking, journaling, letter writing, any kind of desk stationery stuff, just all kinds of stuff like that, like pens and special pencils and markers and stuff like that. I'm into that. So I'm always buying and collecting them. These are 10 magical color pens. I thought they were really cool. They're color changing. So I don't know if the tip is white. It seems like the tip is white. You can see the white tip here. And then it changes a certain color, which I'm assuming the color would be the color of the top. And then it shows you more here what color it would change into. So there's a green, a dark green. I don't know how. It's like 2 colors in one circle, so I don't know exactly what that means. I know it says magic color pens. Ink changes by using the included magic pen, 2 tips and 1 pen for thin and broader strokes. Create unique 2-tone designs. Change 9 colors into 18 with the magic pen. So I think each pen creates 2 colors. I don't know exactly how that works. I'll try to do like a video clip maybe and show you how that works. It's 18 colors, I guess, because it's 9 pens, and it had all these colors, which I really liked. So I thought that was fun to try. It says, be a good friend, soyez un bon ami, and kind of say un buen amigo. So it's like, be a good friend in 3 different languages and stuff like that. So I just thought this was really fun. Again, at Ross, when I went yesterday, they didn't have a lot of new things or different things, or you know, considering that I haven't been in a month, they didn't have like a lot of new things like I would expect to have being gone for a month, or different things that I haven't found before. So like in the pen section, I usually go there for the journals because I love my journals. They didn't have not one single journal, which was so disappointing and so weird. That's never happened. They had a lot of journaling books, beautiful different ones, and they only had another package of pens, which is like a gel pen. Usually they have a ton of different kinds and types of pens. So, I mean, the aisle was full, but they didn't have a lot of options, which is really weird and kind of disappointing. But I did find these, so I did come with something different, because I have all kinds of different pens and pencils and markers and stuff. So this is really different. I don't have anything like this, so I can't wait to try this and have fun with it. Another thing I got, God, it's already 22 minutes in this video, this 3-port USB car charger, because the charger that I have in my car was brand new for some reason, and every time I go to charge my phone, the good thing is our car it's a new car that we bought last year, and it has, like, when you lift up the compartment that's in the middle, it has an extra USB space, an extra charging ports and stuff like that. So good thing is we have that, and we always have our power packs with us, stuff like that. But the charger that goes into the lighter, it wasn't working. I'm like, this is a new car, it shouldn't be like not working. So I'm thinking it's the charger. So I bought this and hope that it is the charger and not the car. And I love it because it's that shimmery pink that I love. My daughter got the same one, but it was so weird because she got the same exact charger, same exact price, same exact everything, but the packaging was completely different. It was so weird. But it has 3 USB ports, of course, and I love that it's shimmering pink. That's like one of my favorite colors, is pink and purple, but especially if it's shimmery blingy, it really is my thing. So I'm going to put this in the car in hopes that it works. I should have got an extra one because I like to keep extras like in my purse. So if I go in anybody else's car and they don't have one, I have one that I could pull out of my purse. But this is good for now because this is going to stay in the car. When I go back, I'll probably pick up another one. But I definitely needed that, and it says 4.1 amp. It's a rapid charge as well. You can see right here. 3-port USB car charges by Lax. And then this one was $4.99. So right here, $4.99. Of course, it's going to go over in the screen. So I can't wait to try that in the car. Another thing that okay, so my phone just completely stopped recording. It had a message saying my storage was full, and I was like, wait, I just deleted a lot of stuff. I'm up to date on everything. What's happening? So I realized that I didn't delete the trash part. So it was like 1,159 photos and stuff still there in the trash. So now it's all good. We're back together again. So one of the other things that I got were these headbands. Now, I've had the worst luck with headbands. Like I said, I'm very sensitive to with my head and my hair. I can't wrap a tie around twice, but I still like it to be firm and gripped. But that's the most I can tie it on. So I buy special ties, special combs, special hair clips that are comfortable and that work for me. And so I know which ones do. But when it came to headbands, like I said, even with the clips, I can handle these because they're flat and they don't stick into your head. So stuff like that. So headbands have always been a torture for me. I love them. I love the way they look, especially when you wear like your hair like this. If you didn't see the side or the back of me, you wouldn't think that I had a hair clip or a comb or anything in it. So only the person looking at me from the side and back would know, oh, she has something cute in her hair. But I want, when I put my hair back, especially these days are really, really, really hot. We live in Northern California. We're in the hundreds. I want to be able to pull my hair back, but yet have some hair accessory that looks really, really cute on me. And I've always wanted to use headbands, but no matter how soft I get them, they like pressure me right here and give me a headache. And I find myself throughout the day like shifting them to not necessarily take it off and give up, but just kind of take some of the pressure off. So I saw these at Ross and I thought, I want to give it another try. I don't want to give up yet. You know, maybe things could be different now. And so I found this 2-pack, and I love these colors. They're perfect because I wear a lot of black, and plus black goes with everything. Gold is really beautiful. I love everything that's gold, silver, blingy, shimmery. So I thought this was perfect because it's a really shimmery gold. It also goes with everything. If they would have had a silver, that would have been perfect, but they didn't. So I'll take these two. It's perfect. This is by Natasha. As you can see there, it's lead compliant, and it's $4.49. Let me see, focus, $4.49 for 2. So it's not too bad. It's really soft. It doesn't have those combs sticking out things in there, which really helps to not give me a headache and give pressure. It's very flexible. So I'm hoping that this works for me because they're so, so cute. So I'll let you know in another video if it works for me. So I said I didn't have that much stuff, but I actually got a few things. So I got 2 chargers. This is one of them because I have a lot of chargers. When it comes to electronics, I am stacked up. I am ready to go. I have electronics to go in my purse when I'm out and about. I have them in my gym bag. I have them in my desk at home, in my nightstand by my bed, on the table right here when I'm sitting on the recliner, in the car, everywhere, because I never want to forget anything and be without. And I always like to have more, you know, the more the merrier kind of thing, and not just be stuck to one charger and be like, oh my God, my charger isn't working anymore. What am I going to do? And have to wait to go to the store. So I always like to have as many of each thing as possible. And that's with all electronics. You know, I have a few tablets. I'm just like that. I mean, I wouldn't want a few phones. One is enough. But when it comes to like the accessories and stuff, charging and power stations and power packs and all kinds of stuff like that, I like to have a few of each. So 2 of my iPhone charger stopped working like all of a sudden. I thought it was my power pack, but my power pack was full. So it wasn't my power pack, but you know, it could be full and something still be wrong. So I took out another power pack that was also full. And I'm like, okay, it didn't work with either one. I'm like, both of them can't be broken. So it has to be the charger. Then I pulled out another charger because I didn't want to, and that's another reason why I have a few of everything, because I don't want to be taking from one place to put to another and constantly be unplugging and replugging. I want every place should have its own accessories. So I want to keep the one in my nightstand there. I don't want to be removing it. So I pulled out another one and it didn't work either. And I'm like, okay, so is it the charger or the power pack? So I still, again, I didn't want to remove the other stuff from where they are. So I thought when I was at Ross, I want to get 2 more chargers to have on hand. So I found this one. It's really pretty, like a rainbowish color. Really, really pretty. It's a 10 feet, which I love 10 feet. I have 3 feet. I do have 6 feet length chargers, and those are good depending where they're at. But usually I like a 10 feet because if I'm like far away from my power pack or far away from a plug, this amount of feet really helps a lot. So I was happy to find that. It's charge and sync lightning cable, 10 feet. It's by Mercury. I get a lot of stuff from Mercury. It's really a good brand. I got this one for $12.99. So not a bad deal for 10 feet. And just the rainbow colors are just so pretty. So I got that one. Last but not least, I got another charger. Like I said, I got two. This is also a 10 feet one, and I thought this was really pretty because, like I said, I love gold, silver, anything that's blinky, shimmery, metallic-y. I love that kind of stuff. So I saw this one. It was just so like silvery, like shimmery, and the fact that it was 10 feet was really good. 3 times longer than standard cables. It says XL extra long. This brand is Holt. I think I'm saying that right. So I got this one for, I'm trying to find the price here. It's here somewhere. Oh, right in front. So this was $12.99. Let me see if I can focus that one. So this one was, how much did I say this one was? $12.99. So they're both $12.99. So not a bad deal. They're both 10 feet, both good brands. And so I'm glad that I have 2 more new options as far as charging cables. So that is all that I got at Ross. There's 2 things that are my daughters that are on here. And so the total was like $96.63 for all of this, plus 2 of the things that my daughter got. But not bad. I haven't been to Ross, like I said, in a month. So it's nice to find some things, even though, like I said, it was kind of disappointing because there was not a lot of new stuff, not a lot of different stuff. I was expecting that after not being there for a month that I would find a lot, but I did find really good stuff. Was a total like maybe 10 things. And so I'm really happy with everything that I found. I'm glad that I went and found this stuff. So yep, that is it for this haul. I really hope you enjoyed everything that you saw in this haul. And if you liked anything here, go to your nearest Ross and see if they have it. Like I said, they don't have an online site. That's the bummer part of it. But hey, it's another excuse to get out when you can. So yeah, so this is it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to hit the notification bell because that's the only way you get hits up on every time I upload a video. Like, comment, share, all that good stuff. So until my next video, take care.